Hi guys and welcome to Taylor Talk. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something that I didn't think I'd be talking about this soon. I was watching Jim Chapman's documentary about YouTubers and how like everyone's so open about how they are on the internet and how that helps you connect with your audience. And oh god. I mean, I was up to the part where Ingrid was talking about her coming out video and how it like skyrocketed her audience into like a great bond, and how it's important to like be honest with people who watch your videos. And so it kind of inspired me to sit here. Every time I watch Ingrid's coming out video, I just cry because I'm like, it literally looked like it took everything inside of her to come out. This is not my coming out story by any means, but it's definitely just me being honest. My life in the last like 3 months, maybe a little bit longer or a little bit less, has been maybe one of the most stressful times like in a long time. I won't say in my life because that's unrealistic, but it's been something else. Basically, so I don't know why I'm even talking about this. It's so soon. I don't know what I'm doing. Basically, I was part of a relationship that just wasn't working. Like I knew I should have let it go, and I know I should have just accepted that the relationship failed and moved on and just like accepted all of that, but I just didn't. I tried really hard to make it work. I mean, it was just so good in the beginning, and I honestly saw everything in that guy, and I saw like the future, and I saw like getting married and running off into the sunset, but that's not gonna happen. I felt very, I don't want to say betrayed, but I feel, maybe we'll use the word disrespected. I felt disrespected because he'd continually do things that he knew that really emotionally hurt me, but he did them anyway, continuously. Like, and then he tried to justify them by saying like, at least he's not cheating, at least he's not doing this. Like, in relationships, if you're doing something that is making the other person so uncomfortable that they break down crying to you on like a monthly basis, like, to me that's just as worse, if not worse. So I don't know how to talk about this. I don't know, it's like really personal, and I don't know why I'm making this video, and I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the camera that much. I'm just kind of like twiddling my thumbs because I don't like talking about this stuff. But basically, like, I've dealt with like substance abuse like around me my whole entire life. I don't have that problem because I refuse to have that problem, but it's been around me my whole entire life, and I've seen the negative effects of it. I've been a part of the negative effects. I don't know. And part of our problem was that he started showing signs of substance abuse problems, and I tried really hard to fix that. Even though you're not meant to like fix people, I understand that, but I wanted to just like it. To me, in the beginning, he wasn't like that, and so it was kind of like, well, if he started like not being like that, obviously it's not like a thing he's dealing with. But I was, because of the substance problems, I was lied to on multiple occasions. A lot of like things happened that was so unnecessary, that caused me like so much stress and so much worry. I always felt like I had to be constantly there for him, otherwise he would turn to drinking. Like, I constantly felt the need to be there. I think that mainly stemmed from the fact that when it started happening, every time I'd go away, even just for a night, I'd come home to find that he'd been drinking, and it's not just like 1 or 2, it's like 6 or 7 or 10, and then he would do stupid things while under the influence just because he wanted to, I guess. I don't know. I always believe, like, in relationships that you're a reflection on each other, and for him to, like, essentially drag me down like that really hurt my feelings. And, like, I tried to fix it. I honestly tried, and it got to the point where, like, I wouldn't want to leave and have my own life because I lived in the fear of what I'd come home to. And, I mean, my fear got proven correct to me one night when I came home and things happened, and like, my bedroom door was now broken because of things that happened that I don't know if I could ever talk about, really. But I don't know, and, like, the reason I'm talking about it today is because today's, like, the official day he, like, leaves my life forever. Today's the day, like, he's picking up all his stuff and he's taking everything away. Like, because we moved in together really fast, and he likes to blame that a lot, but I don't think that was the problem. Like, we never fought over stuff about living together. It was never about spending, like, too much time together, because like, we both had different lives and then came together. I don't know, I always felt like I had to watch him, and I hate being part of relationships where I feel like a babysitter or a mum, in nicer terms. I don't want the responsibility of you. Like, you're an adult, you were supposed to be together, not me, like, holding your hand through life. Like I understand supporting people, and I understand, like, loving people, like, of course that's a relationship, but, like, I don't think I have to do everything for you to live your life, like, as a normal human being. Like, that's not normal. In Tuesday's video, when I touched on my love life, I was saying you need to, like, discover your self-worth. And my friend Alana was watching the video in front of me, it's always awkward when people watch my videos in front of them, and she's looking at me like, as in, like, Taylor, like, you need to take your own advice. And I think by talking about it, that was me giving myself the advice that I needed, and realizing that I deserve someone in my life that can treat me better than that, and someone who can essentially put as much effort as I do into the relationship, or at least, like, attempt to. Like, I'm really awful when it comes to relationships and, like, knowing when to give up, because I don't like to. Like, I believe, like, it's not fair just to break up with someone for stupid reasons, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever upload this, but I'm just trying to get it off my chest. There was, like, so many times where I'd just go into the room. He liked to sleep a lot, and it would be, like, his only days off from work, and he would just sleep the whole entire time. And to me, it's like, this is the time to spend time with me. Like, this is your chance to, like, hang out, and, like, we don't have to do anything, like, incredible. We just spend time together, and he'd rather sleep or watch television, and it would always be, like, the crappiest television ever. I felt very devalued at the time, because it's like, oh wow, you would choose to just be on your own and I sit in the other room while you just do your own thing, even though you're supposed to, like, want to spend time with me. And, like, during his weeknights or whatever, because we lived together, he'd come home and then we'd get, like, maybe an hour together, and then we'd go to sleep because he wouldn't come home till late. He was never there for me emotionally either. Like, I would talk about things that bothered me, and he'd just kind of, like, nod and agree, like, yeah, yeah, and he never really cared about it. And, like, since being single, like, I'm single long, but since being single, like, I haven't been talking to, like, every guy ever, but, like, I've talked to, like, a few guys or whatever, and they always seem so interested. And I don't know if that's just because, like, it's new and they're, like, trying to look good or whatever, but, like, I don't know, I feel like I've been treated better in the last, like, week than I have in the whole 10 months of us being together. I feel I understand what's realistic in relationships and how to make them work when they're meant to work. Like, I've always been the friend that never had a boyfriend, and I would be so jealous of, like, because I would go to parties and every single person there would be in a couple except for me. So do you know how awful it is to be in, like, a room of, like, 20 people and you're there, like, as a one and everyone else is there as a two? Like, it's horrible and it's almost embarrassing. But now I feel like after experiencing a relationship, because this was my first, like, serious relationship, after experiencing it, I can like be more happy on my own. Like, I understand now that like life isn't everything. If you're in a relationship, it's just as good as if you're single, but you just get to share it with someone. God, this feels so like liberating. I don't know, I just feel I'm going to be a different person after leaving this relationship, but a better person. Like, I understand now what it takes to make a relationship work, and I understand when you need to let it go and when it's worth it and when it's not. Especially towards like the end of the relationship, all the affection and stuff like that felt extremely forced. I felt like because we were together, I had to be affectionate and I had to like make it work when he was like not feeling it. And like something as simple as like kissing him goodbye or something felt so forced, and I would just go home and cry because it's just like I don't understand how it changed. I think I know the pinpoint of where the ball started rolling into change. He lied to me about something, and the lie like stretched out for about 7 weeks, which is like a month and a half if you do the math, which is a long time. Especially, it was a big lie. Like, I don't really want to get into details because it's like his personal problems, but I feel like it's not fair to lie to someone that you're supposed to care about so much and you're supposed to be so in love with them, and then I think after that I just couldn't trust him completely again. I'm sorry that I'm looking down this whole entire video. Like, I'm just like twiddling my fingers because I'm trying to get off my chest, but I don't want to be like, hey guys, da da da, because that's unrealistic. Because I'm not happy this is over. I'm glad it's over in a sense of I don't have all this weight on my shoulders anymore. I basically did everything for him. Just everything. Like you name it, I did it. And that's what I mean by the whole like mom and babysitter thing. Like, it's not my job to do everything but wipe your butt. It's my job to love you and do things to make you happy, and you're supposed to do it in return. And if you don't do it in return, it starts feeling like the whole babysitter thing. It's starting to rain outside, reflective of this conversation. I'm the one who broke it off completely because it just got to the point where I was happier without him. I wouldn't miss him. I wouldn't want him to come home. I just wanted to be away from him as much as possible. And I mean, that's not very fair, but at the same time, I didn't know how to end it because I wanted it to get better so badly, and I gave him so many chances. I would sit there crying, like not cute, like crying, like blah, crying, just saying how badly I wanted this relationship to work, and all he had to do was try, and he never tried. He never tried. He was given almost like 4 months worth of like opportunities to make up for it, and he didn't do anything one single time. Nothing. Just, I wish he did work one thing and then I'd be like, he did that, but he nothing. And it sucks because it's like, did I really mean that little to you? Did I honestly mean like that low to you? Like, I'm your girlfriend, I'm supposed to be like, supposed to mean something at least, but obviously I don't. I'm coming to terms with that now, and I'm pretty okay with it now. Not so much like 2 weeks ago, but I'm accepting the fact that sometimes people just won't change, and people don't need to change, but at the same time, if you want to stay in relationships and things like that, you guys need to be a little bit of a compromise. I feel like I should end this video because it's gonna go for like a small time because we're already 19 minutes in and I don't know how much of this I'm gonna cut out. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I always find that so weird when I'm talking about just like real things. Just, yeah. Subscribe if you want to. It would be appreciated. And until next time, I'll talk with you later. Bye.